Hi, I'm Clarke from Craftsuprint.com with another edition of Cup TV, and today I've got a wonderful bumper kit to show you, and this time they're called top drawer cards. And they're called top drawer cards because they come with this lovely little drawer in a sleeve, and you get lots of cards as well. So we've got little cards like these here that fit into the drawer, and the drawer goes into the little sleeve. I've printed the drawer and sleeve out and made it up twice because you can stack them on top of each other. You also get little gift cards as well. All the cards and gift cards have got inserts to go with them, like this here. You get little toppers which you can use wherever you want, and of course all the cards come with little envelopes to match them too. I make a wonderful set to give away at Christmas. Put little treats in the drawers, but you also get a sheet of notepaper which you can slip in too. And I thought these would make nice little sellers for Christmas fairs and school Christmas fairs, things like that as well. And they're quite easy to make too. So we'll get started. I'll move these to one side. This being a bumper kit, you get 8 sheets in the kit. You get one sheet to make the sleeve. You get a sheet to make the drawer and the toppers. Now, something I perhaps should have said earlier was that these are really sturdy, and that's because I have designed them with a double-walled construction, so they're not floppy at all. And I'll show you exactly how that works soon. So that's the drawer. You then get the cards. You get 4 cards, but the drawers will fit 8, so I've printed them out twice to fit into the drawer. And you get the little gift cards as well. Then you get the inserts to match. And you get the envelopes, and you print the envelope out as many times as you want it. And the same goes for the notepaper, but in this case I've only printed it out the once, but obviously you can print that out as often as you like too. And the one we're going to make today is this one. And this one's got lots of cute characters in it, the right mixture. We'll start with the drawer. Now, with the drawer and with the sleeve, you will see that you have got on the sheet, it is marked where you need to not only cut it out, but you've got cut lines as well, and you need to cut those. So you need to make sure when you cut it out that you do that. Oh, I should have said earlier, of course, the very first thing you need to do before you cut it out is to, whatever your method that you like to use for scoring, and I've shown quite a few recently, you need to score all the lines, and you've got the registration marks to do that. So you need to do that first, and then you cut it out. And like I say, you make sure you cut these little lines here, the cut line. That gives you the glue tabs at the side. And then you need a bone folder, and you need to pre-fold against all of those score lines. Oh dear. When you're doing a long score line and folding it, it sometimes doesn't fold true, so I do find it much better to do it against a ruler, and I should have done it this time, because you do need quite accurate fold lines here to make sure that your box folds true, or in this case the drawer. I do all of them. You've got the 4 that create the base of the drawer, and then you've got 4 that create the double wall of the drawer. Not only does it give you a nice strong box, but it also hides the glue tabs and strengthens the glue tabs too, to be honest. Fold that over, gives it a good sharp crease on all of these. And the same goes here. see, I've not cut out that yet because it's a lot easier to do in the next step. So I'll show you that in a minute. That's once you've glued it down, you can cut out both pieces at the same time. Now, there's that bit done. Now you see these two sides here, those that have got the glue flap attached to them, we're going to stick those down first. And I'm going to use my sticky tape putter on a finger. So I'm going to add double-sided tape there, and to the one on the other side. Again, it's the one that's got the glue flap attached to it. I'm just going to fold that in. That's your first double wall done. There. Now I'm going to fold in these 4 little glue tabs. As you can see, they're on the same side as the ones that we've just glued down. Don't do like I've done before and glue down the other sides. You still end up with a drawer, but it's not such a nice drawer. Oh, and before we do that, I think I'm going to cut out the little half circle. This helps to pull the drawer out. Or, if you want to use a brad or a tassel, then you can always use the other side as the front of your drawer and put it in this side here. I'm going to do it with the little half moon pull. And so we've just folded those in there like that. Now then, you can either put double-sided tape on all the glue flaps, or, as I found when I was experimenting, it's just as easy to put double-sided tape along the flap that you've not folded in yet. Obviously I'm not going to put it over the hole, that would be silly. Now this side I'm just going to push it at the edge. Now I'm going to lift this side up here, I hope the camera can get this, and lift up this side here and push the glue flap out, so that what I'm going to do is I'm just lining up this edge here with the folded edge of the glue flap there, and that creates the corner of your drawer there. And perhaps I should have put should have said you need either double-sided tape or glue on this outer edge of the flap as well, and it would have been so much easier if I'd have done it earlier, wouldn't it? I should read my own instructions. The kit of course comes with full photographic instructions, it's like most of my kits do. Put it on the other side before I forget. So with this one, again, I'm going to fold that up and then fold this edge in here, lining up the corner there. And we'll do the same with the others as well. There we go. And that corner then, this is your drawer nearly made. And then of course you fold in these flaps here and fold them down. Now to make sure everything's stuck down correctly, I like to use my bone folder. I'm just giving a good press down, especially in the corners here. Make sure it's all properly stuck down. And there's the drawer. And as you can see, it's quite sturdy. There we go. Now we come to the sleeve. Now on the sleeve, this is the only slightly tricky bit you've got. You've got one edge that is straight, and you've got one edge that is slightly angled. If like me you might forget, mark it on the back. That's what I've done. I've written here shaped edge so that you don't forget. This is so that when you make it up, this edge doesn't protrude out the front, that's all. If it wasn't so deep it wouldn't matter, but in this case I think it does. You want to keep it as neat as possible. And just like with the other sheets, you will have scored it first, and then we're going to use the bone folder and a ruler in this case to get the long straight edges. Just so that the sleeve will end up true. There. I've marked on the instructions on top of the photo and kept with a different colour. I can't remember whether it was red or blue now. but just so you can see exactly where the shaped side goes throughout all the process. It would still make a sleeve if you made it up the other way round. It just wouldn't be quite so neat, I don't think. You've got two little glue flaps here, trying to do down, and then at the back of it you've got two lines as well. And I wonder if I can do that. Yeah, I can do that one without the ruler because it's not quite so long. Okay. And on the other side, bone folder, if you've not got one, it makes a really good sharp crease. Now then, what it's going to do is it's going to fold up like that. And these two ends here are to give strength to the front edges of your sleeve. Not so. There we go. Give them this crease as well. And so all they need doing is sticking down, and we can do that first. Fold it over and stick it down. And the same on the other side. And stick it down. Now's where the shaped bit will come in a moment. Now with these little glue flaps, they actually go onto the outside. Now this may sound really silly at this stage, but they are going to get covered. So what you need is a little bit of glue, double-sided tape, or sticky tape putter on, I think, as in my case, on the glue flap itself. Try not to stick it to your mat. Now then, shaped edge. This is my shaped edge here. I'm going to lift my shaped edge up and crease it properly first. And like that. I'm going to lift it up, and then I'm going to make sure it's square and stick the flaps onto the outside. If these flaps were on the inside, when you're putting your drawer in, it would catch against those flaps, and that wouldn't be so nice at all, would it? So now we've got the little front edges, shaped edges there, and so all we need to do now is to stick that down over the outside. But first of all, I'm going to give them a good crease. I think I've got colour on my hands. There we go. Now I'm going to put some double-sided tape, and I don't think I can do this upside down, onto these flaps here. I wasn't very good at putting the tape into that, which is why it's not working so well. And then you need to fold it down and lining this top edge up here with this folded edge there. Now this edge here is going to match that edge there, and this edge here is obviously going to match that edge there. This edge isn't going to match that edge because that's shaped, this is square. And this is where we cover over the glue flap and give a nice straight edge to the front of it as well. There. And the same on the other side. And to make sure that it's all stuck properly, I use my bone folder and just give a good press inside. Now, there's the sleeve made, and there is the drawer made. It's quick and easy, wasn't it? The envelopes just fold in and stick together. So I'm going to pop those in there. I've only made 4 of these, but on the other one there were 8. And then you've got the little cards, which are folded, cut in half, and I've used the inserts are oversized. That's so you can cut them down, as I have here. I've used a little decal-edged trimmer on it. But you can use them square, or I've got other shaped edges as well you could use. And you've got your little cards here, all in this case saying Merry Christmas, and there you go. I've just used a little bit of glue stick to stick them inside. I've got a little decoration on the back as well. There we go. Oops. And the insert in that one. All the inserts match. So we're going to put all those into the drawer as well. You could add the gift tags in if you want to, or use these as extra little cards. Make great little children's cards, wouldn't they? And then you've got 3 little toppers too. And on the other one, I don't think I put any ribbon out, but I would tie a ribbon round and pop one of these on top as well, just to decorate the box itself, but they will fit in. And then you just need to cut out the note paper if you want to use it as well. And that can either go in the same drawer or in a different drawer. And there you've got a lovely little Christmas gift set made up, ready to give away or to use yourself or to sell, either for charity or for a Christmas fair, whatever you want to do with it. Well, I hope you've enjoyed them. My name's Carol Clarke, and you'll find lots more of these and all my other designs at www.craftsuprint.com/Carol Clarke. And these are called top drawer cards. And I hope to see you again next time on Cup TV. Bye!